Hi, welcome to Muzzle First. It's been a little while since I put out a video, and I'm kind of sorry for that, but I've been busy. I've been busy with work, and I've been busy with life. Last month, I started another position at work, another entry-level type management position, and a slightly larger crew this time, but we're focused more on one specific area as opposed to being all over the place like we were. But anyway, that's been keeping me busy, and life itself, end of the year for me always is hectic. I don't know, it just seems like I have more things going on. Everything's trying to cram in at the last minute. I always have more bills at the end of the year. Besides just the normal stuff, you get the, your personal property tax is due by the end of the year, and if you don't pay it, then they charge you more money. So I usually try to pay it, and I got my, my AAA membership dues are due at the end of the year. My club membership for the shooting club, those are all due by the end of the year. And then you get your winter utility bills, those are always kicking in by the end of the year. So it's like everybody's got their hands in your pocket. And it just kind of seems like no sooner you pick yourself up off the mat and someone else will pull the mat back out from underneath you again. I need to get over, and there's a truck in the other lane here, but sorry if there's a little bit of noise around here. My truck is not perfectly quiet on the inside, but it's not too bad. But so I actually have recorded and published a couple of videos, just not on this channel. The past couple of months, I spent most of the time riding motorcycles with my son, and I don't know if I've told you all that's what I'm doing or not, but I did buy a Harley, and I've been riding that with my son. Of course, right now it's too cold to ride. I guess our last ride was Christmas Eve. It was about 50, low 50s. I think that their actual temperature was 54 degrees, but it was not 54 degrees. It was like today. It was cloudy and overcast and just not real good riding weather. But anyway, we had fun nonetheless. But I'll put a link to that channel down below if you want to go check it out. If you want to check it out, you're more than welcome to check it out. I'm not hiding that channel, just not real sure about cross-posting my channels and stuff. So, but that's what I've been up to, basically. And with YouTube's all the stupid crap they're doing right now, I'm really not sure about posting a lot of the gun stuff that I do. I just kind of do it, and a lot of it I don't even film. I pulled all my videos on actually building an AR. I don't even show them anymore. So far, none of my other stuff has been flagged, but I'm sure it will. I've got enough videos tearing stuff apart and disassembling magazines and stuff. But it is what it is. If they want to, they'll do it. But let's see. What's the big thing in the news right now? I guess the two big issues in the news that kind of affect us, the gun community, are the government shutdown and the bump stock ban. I'm not sure which one you want to talk about first. Government shutdown. I wish they would shut it all down. It's only partially shut down. It's not completely shut down. Part of the government was funded in September. So it's not a complete shutdown. What I wish the government shutdown would take the money away from these damn politicians. I wish it would stop their paycheck. I wish every day that the government was shut down, these greedy politicians didn't get paid. You know what? The government wouldn't be shut down very long if that was the case. But it's not. They still get their money, and they don't care. They don't care about the regular people. We are minions to them. We are just people to be controlled. And, it's kind of like the big thing used to be, it's about the children. It's about the children. It's never about the children. Anytime somebody tells you it's about the children, it ain't about the children. It's about them. It's about control. It's about money. Plain and simple. They don't like them being the Democrats. They don't like the American people. They never have. They've never been for us. It's kind of ironic that they have so much of the minority market voting for them. If you look at history, all the bills that have helped minorities, that have helped women, the Republicans got it passed, not the Democrats. The Democrats play on emotion, plain and simple. They want to make you think that they are the American party, that they are the party that's for the people, and they're not. They're not for the people. You know, even the immigrants that they're bringing in here, the minorities, all the other countries, the illegal aliens, I guess, if you are undocumented aliens, whatever you want to call them, they don't care about them. It's not about them. It's not about the people. It's about money. It's about control, plain and simple. They know that these illegal aliens coming in here, these undocumented aliens, whatever you want to call them, they know that they can control them. They're coming into this country on the government tit, plain and simple. They're coming across the border. They get government benefits. At that point, the government's got you by the ass. They have you. They have control of your life. They have control of your funds. They control the money. They control you. And I don't know. You got people coming here from countries that don't know what freedom is. Hell, we got people in our own country that don't know what freedom is. You got all these people that want, post that they want communism. They have no freaking idea what communism is. It's the amount of people, the amount of kids that are coming out of school today that have no knowledge of history is staggering. But if you look at where they're coming from with the schools don't teach history. They don't teach what happened. The schools right now are teaching emotion, and that's all they're teaching. And I'm glad my daughter just finished up high school. I'm glad my kids are out of school. My son's got a job, and he's not interested in college. My daughter will probably go to college. But man, I tell you what, it's pathetic, and I really don't know what, at my age, how you look down the road at grandkids, I really don't know what my grandkids are going to have to grow up to. They definitely won't grow up to what I grew up with, I don't want to, without basically telling you how old I am. My son's 20. That'll give you some idea how old I am. But, the government, shut it down. Shut the fucking thing down. Padlock it, board that fucker up, leave it shut down. Shut down all of it. I really don't care. Trump needs to stand his ground. He needs to keep the government shut down until he gets what he wants. This is ridiculous. This is not, they're not fighting for the American people. They're fighting against the American people. They're fighting against Trump. They're fighting against everything that this country stands for, and to basically destroy us. And it's plain and simple. The Democrats are not for the people. And like I said, I wish we could just take the money away. Shut the government down, stop all the fucking checks, stop all of it. It just shut it down, padlock it, turn it off, hit the reset button, whatever. It's kind of scary what's happening, and I don't really know a solution to it. You've got too many people in this country that are not willing to pick up a phone and call their politician before something's a problem. They want to wait until people wait until they don't have rights anymore to fight for those rights. And once you've lost it, you've lost it. Chances are you will not get it back. And I don't know that people really understand that. But coming up to my first stop here, we'll see if we can speed this along a little bit. But government shutdown, I don't know what else I can really say about that. I shut it down, leave it down, padlock it, cut off the money. It's what it comes down to. The Democrats, the politicians in general, Republicans, Democrats, liberal, whatever, they will not care. They don't care the government shut down. They're still getting paid. Turn off the money. Then they'll care. That's the only time that they're going to care. And I need to get off that topic. I get a little wrapped up in it, but bump stock ban, probably not going to be much better. I do not own a bump stock. I see no use for a bump stock. They're not a useful item. They're a toy. It's not like you can put that on there and your gun turns into a machine gun. I know that the liberals want you to believe that, but you can bump fire pretty much any semi-automatic rifle. without a bump stock. You don't need a bump stock to do it. It's might make it easier, but all you need is your finger. And unless they're going to cut off your finger, I really don't see them stopping people from bump firing a gun. Plain and simple. You know, and once again, it's one of those things that I wish Trump was completely on our side, and he's not. When we elected Trump, we elected the best of two options. The other option, oh my God, it would have been horrible. Just imagine having Hillary as president right now. There would not be right now a bill to ban bump stocks. She would have already banned them. We would already had an executive order to ban all kinds of stuff by now, and it's ridiculous. But at this point, all you can really do is call your politicians, and honestly, you should have done that already. If you've not called your politicians about your rights, your gun rights by now, you're part of the problem. Honestly, I'm probably going to step on some toes there, but if you have not gotten off your ass at this point and called your politicians to tell them how you feel about your rights, how you feel about all the legislation coming down to control you, to control what you do in life, you're part of the problem. You need to get off your ass, and let your politicians know how you feel. And how the hell are these liberals still getting elected? I don't understand it. Like this little Cortez, I'll be polite here, this little Cortez girl. How in the world does someone like that get elected? She doesn't even know how the government works. Seriously, she doesn't even know how the government works. You kind of have to wonder, how in the world does she get elected? Are people really that dumb? Obviously, the people that voted for her are at least as dumb as she is. Probably a little bit dumber than she is. But yeah, it's ridiculous. She talks about things that she doesn't have a clue. She was nominated to a position. She was elected to a position that she doesn't have a clue how it's even run. So I don't know what to say about that. But the bump stock ban, yeah, you should have already called your politicians, let them know how you feel. And I have already done a video on that. You should be contacting them regularly. Have pre-made forms. You can send them pretty much the same letter every time. Doesn't matter. Cost you the price of a stamp, basically. You need to call them, email them, and write them. And you should be doing that already. The NRA and the Gun Owners of America, they both have places on their websites where you can contact your politicians, and they'll make it very easy for you. And when they give you that email template, copy it out to Microsoft Word or another word editing notepad, whatever. Print it, sign it, put it in an envelope, address it to them, and mail it to them. And the mailed letter makes a world of difference. They will read that. The written letter makes more of a difference than an email or a phone call. And I think email is probably the least important of all of them, but it's also the easiest one to do. And I think that's why it makes the least impact. Picking up the phone and calling them, they will write down, you will not get to talk to your senator or whatever, but when they answer the phone, all day long, they're answering the phone and they're taking messages and making notes. And that's what they'll do. They will make notes and they will hand that off to their boss, to your politician, and they will have someone respond to it. And that's the cool thing. When you actually get them to respond to your letters, you start seeing that they actually are reading them. But that's what makes a difference, and you should be doing that now. You should already be doing that. But anyway, I'm at Buck Heights. I need to run in here and grab some stuff, and I might jump in here a little bit later and talk about a few more things. But if not, we'll just call this the end of the video for now. And hope everybody had a Merry Christmas. I hope you have a good New Year's. Today is the December 30th, so we're right at the end of the year. Tomorrow's New Year's Eve, and I have no intention of going out. I am not. I've not celebrated New Year's outside of my home in years. I don't go to these parties. I don't go to bars. I don't go to nightclubs. I don't do that scene. That's not me. And I will celebrate, but it will be in my home. It'll be in my environment, in my controlled environment, with you know, the people and the things that I care about. So, until next time, everybody have a good day. You can, if you want to reach me by email, you can send me an email at muzzlefirst@gmail.com. I will post a link down below to my other channel, to my new channel, I guess I should say. I have about 4 YouTube channels. A couple of them I don't do anything with anymore. But I'll post a link down below to my new channel if you want to go check it out. If you don't want to check it out, then it's not a big deal either way. Until next time, thank you, and you have a great day.